Which of the following are true for all real values of x? All arguments are in radians. Okay. Sine of pi over 2 plus x is equal to cos of pi over 2 minus x. Okay, so we have a bunch of trig identities here, and we want to verify which are always true. Okay, are there any that I can rule out very quickly? So let's go through them one at a time and argue, or just give reasons for why each one is or is not true. So the first is I have sine of pi over 2 plus x is equal to cosine of pi over 2 minus x. So sine of pi over 2 plus x that's just equal to pi over to cos x, isn't it? So sine x looks like this. That's pi over 2. Okay. So sine of pi over 2 plus x is equal to cosine of x, right? If I look at that part of the graph, that is just cosine. If I sort of start from here, so this one's definitely incorrect. Let's look at number 2. 2 plus 2 sine x minus cosine squared x greater than or equal to 0. I'm thinking to replace the cosine squared with 1 minus sine squared and maybe do some juggling of things here. And I think this is actually going to be correct because the thing on the left hand side I think can be written as the square of something. So this is 2 plus 2 sine x minus 1 minus sine squared x. Yeah, so this is 1 plus 2 sine x plus sine squared x, which is 1 plus sine x squared, which is greater than or equal to 0. So option 2 is correct. Statement 3, sine of x plus 3 pi over 2 is equal to cosine of pi minus x. Okay, this one is probably more likely to be correct, because, you know, they're shifted. The first one I should have clued in could not possibly be correct because the shifts of both of these are by pi over 2, and sine and cos are already shifted from each other by pi over 2. Okay. So there's sine x. That's 3 pi over 2. So if I take this and shift it to the left by 3 pi over 2, then I end up with that curve there. And that is cosine of pi minus x, right? Cosine, that's one period of the cosine curve. If I shift it by pi and then reflect it, then I get something that looks like this, which is exactly the sine curve starting from there. So this one is correct. And let's look at statement 4. Sine x cos x is less than or equal to 1 over 4. Okay, well, sine of 2x is equal to 2 sine x cos x. This is always between 0 and 1. So if I divide by 2, sine of 2x over 2 is equal to sine x cosine x. This could be equal to 1. So this whole thing is less than or equal to 2. Right? So this is false. So the correct answer to this question should be statements 2 and 3. Is that one of the options we're given? Yeah, that's option C. Statements 2 and 3 are true for all values of x. Yeah, not much more to say about that. Again, option 1, I probably should have been able to rule that out instantly because you have, in some sense, an inconsistent shift between sine and cos. Because they're both shifted by a multiple of pi over 2, they could never coincide. I should have recognized option 2 immediately as being the square of something. Option 3, I guess that one I just sort of had to work out to make sure that it was correct. And option 4, again, I probably should have immediately known that wasn't true. You know, sine x and cos x, to maximize that product is maximized when they're both equal to 1 over root 2. Yeah, that one kind of seemed a little bit fishy to me at the beginning. It didn't look like it was true, but this shows immediately that that is not true, right? If I make that equal to 1, then this product is equal to a half. So this is not true. Yeah, if I find any mistakes or have more to say, I'll put it down in the description. Thanks for watching.